Hey, thanks for checking out my video. Today we're going to make a chicken Caesar pasta salad. It's kind of a cross between a salad and a pasta salad. It's got both lettuce and pasta in it, so it's not totally a lettuce salad, it's not totally a pasta salad. How I came about this recipe, and there's a million recipes out there on the internet, it's very simple, but I went to this restaurant back here where I live. We have this restaurant called Cheddar's, and they have this salad, and I'm not sure if it's called a chicken Caesar pasta salad or something similar to that. And I ordered it, and it was okay, but it had so much lettuce in it. It was just this massive bowl, and I was digging through it to find the chicken and the pasta, and I thought to myself, you know, with the right amount of everything, this could be really super good. And so I decided to make it myself. Well, a lot of my salad dressings, if I'm trying to make, like I make a homemade ranch, and sometimes I make my salad dressings homemade, but Caesar is not one that I've made homemade, and I just happened to run a Google search on what's the best store-bought Caesar dressing, and far and away this one came up. It's Marzetti's Caesar salad dressing. It's in the cold refrigerated section near the lettuce and stuff like that. It's not in the you know, the room temperature dressings. It's in the refrigerated section. So anyway, I thought, okay, I'm going to take their word for it, and I went and bought it. I think I might have had it before in the past and thought it was good, but I was just curious, because I like it when people do taste tests and they tell you what they think. And so anyway, this gets high marks, and you can make a homemade Caesar dressing if you want to, but this is just one of those throw together easy dinners, and I'm just going to use pre-made salad dressing. So if you stay till the end, I'm going to show you how to serve it to a crowd. This is just going to be for me and my husband, but I've served it before when family came over, and I'll show you how to do that at the end. It's only going to take a minute. Everything's already ready. I've got 4 cups of cooked pasta, and you could use any kind of pasta you really wanted. I used, I think it's called rotini, and it's really good with catching the sauce in all of its little windy parts. I've got about 4 cups of lettuce, so it's about equal parts lettuce and pasta. I've got about a half a cup of parmesan, and I'm going to save just a little bit to throw on the top. And I'm going to actually dress it, and then I'm going to throw the croutons on last. So if you're one of those people who likes a lot of dressing on your salad, and you're just making it for you and your family, you know, do it the way you like. That's what cooking's all about, is making it the way you like it, not the way someone else likes it. So if you like lots of dressing, put lots of dressing, and if you aren't much of a dressing lover, then don't put very much on there. I'm gonna go kind of half and half, and I'm gonna put some fresh black pepper in there so that it gets stirred up in there. You want to get a little bit of dressing on all the salad, all the noodles. The one that I got at Cheddar's, it was like such a good idea, but they just didn't have it put together right. It was just hardly any dressing, ton of lettuce, not that much chicken, and not that much noodles. So okay, so this is ready now. If I was gonna just serve this for me and my husband, I made some chicken breasts, and I would just chop those up and throw them right in here and throw the croutons on, and we'd be done. But if you want to serve this to a crowd, because it's a nice easy dish to serve to a crowd if you have people coming over, I'm going to show you how to do that, and to make it look a little fancier. Okay, so first of all, you're going to get yourself a platter, and just pour this right on there like that. And then with your chicken, you can get kind of creative. Like I had like 3 chicken tenders. So you can get fancy and spread it around like this, or you can chop it up and put it all in there. It doesn't really matter, but I just think this looks kind of pretty. And then croutons I always put on last, because I want them to be crunchy. And I've got this little bit of parm I'm going to throw over the top. And then put some black pepper over the top. and we're gonna put our croutons on. And again, croutons, you can put a lot or you can put a little, that's up to you. I am gonna have the description down in a recipe link down in the description, and I'll put specific amounts, but like I said, play with it and put in there what you like. You don't have to follow, I've never felt like I have to follow a recipe completely. You know, if it calls for something that I'm not a big fan of, I either omit it or I just don't put as much in there. So anyway, here we go. We have something that was so simple and easy, and it's a very pretty, nice dish to serve to a crowd. So anyway, thanks for staying to the end and watching that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out more of my videos. It's Rhonda's Thrifty Kitchen. And do me a favor, I have a brand new subscribe button down on the right hand side. Click that, it helps me to be able to make more videos, and then you'll get notifications whenever I put a new video out. So thanks again for checking in on me, and I hope to see you soon.